Welcome to In-Depth Outdoors, bringing you fishing's hottest bites with James Holtz and the IDO fishing team.
All right.
Yeah!
Oh, that's big fish. That is a trophy right there. Oh, yeah! Check it out. That's a heavy fish.
In-Depth Outdoors, brought to you by Lake Master, leading in accuracy, following with success. Duckman Nets, the net of a lifetime. Fish and Tackle, jigs and soft plastics for the serious walleye angler. And Drift Control, the pro angler's choice.
On today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors, we're out in eastern Wisconsin fishing with Eric Hadia for midsummer king salmon. And what's really unique about today's show, I'm sure the first thing that pops into your mind when you hear king salmon on Lake Michigan, you're thinking a big charter boat trip out on the main lake. But nothing could be farther from the truth. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go back in the sailboat harbors, and we're going to use walleye tackle and stick baits to catch these incredible fish on light gear. There we go. That's about as subtle as a frying pan to your head. I mean, just bang! Here he comes. Oh, yeah. You get so locked into a rhythm working that jerk bait. You give it a twitch and you come back to do your next twitch and it's just like the thing's going 40 miles an hour the other direction. Talk about a wake-up call. It's not like a subtle take or a pickup or a thunk or, oh, I felt that one inhale it. It's rage.
Yeah, they just crush it.
As you look around and you see all these docks and all these boats here in this harbor, my guess is you're thinking this is a bass show. Couldn't be more wrong. We're using light spinning tackle. We're throwing jerk baits. We're catching Lake Michigan salmon, first part of September. Stick around, you will not believe this show. Oh, baby. You can feel their tail strumming the line as they're swimming when that line's at a real steep angle. It's like picking the guitar.
Just when you think you got them landed, there goes another 80 yards of line.
Yeah. You said you burn about 200 calories per fish? She's barely hooked now.
Oh, there we go. All right, buddy. Nice work.
3 times around the boat.
All right.
200 yards of line, 100 yards at a crack. And a very stiff shoulder. Well, there it is. That's what we're talking about. Light tackle salmon. And this is probably about, what would you say?
I'd say about 8-9 pounds.
8-9 pound fish. Very much on the small side for what's capable of being produced here in Milwaukee Harbor. This fish, just a true athlete, like nothing you'll ever experience if you spend your time devoted to smallmouth bass and walleyes. If you want to see something truly unique, a fishery that's got something you've never done or ever seen before, stick around. Salmon, Milwaukee Harbor on light tackle.
Log on to idofishing.com, that's idofishing.com, and you'll be on your way to catching more and bigger fish. And you'll find fishing reports from all your favorite bodies of water, with monster fish photos, a friendly, helpful forum, and streaming video of every In-Depth Outdoors episode available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I tell you what, James, it doesn't get old, does it? Now we're into the chase mode here. They run out about 100 yards of line. Now it's time to go chase them down before they run.
And that one knows where the blue sailboat is.
There he is. I'll tell you what.
She's got awesome. A big mouth.
It's just awesome. If you haven't had a chance to do this, What do you think about that bad boy? Huh? How do you like those apples? They're just awesome looking fish, you know. You know, the progression of this bite, starting in the end of August, you've got a bunch of salmon that are out in the lake, and they pretty much spend their whole life out in the lake. And they migrate in near the river mouths all up and down the shoreline here, and a lot of the harbors where they're stocked. And typically, if people are looking to find these fish, just find areas where the DNR stocks a lot of their salmon, whether it's in a river or in a harbor, and that's where those fish are going to return to. And if you come out here and you try the spoons and the jerk baits like we're doing today, you're really going to have a good chance early September at catching quite a few of them if you find the areas where they return. Boy, did he hammer that thing. Pound for pound, I tell you what, they're like giant smallmouth. Or if you do any saltwater fishing, that's what you get, is hard, fast, explosive runs. Oh! He's trying to spit that big rattling rogue out. Oh, it's that fun. Look at that fish. Oh, it's just so much fun. Oh! There she goes again.
Had enough of that. Too close to the boat.
They just take off. They go where they want to go.
That's that rogue again, isn't it?
Yep, it's on that rogue. That clown rogue, the fire tiger rogue, I tell you what, you talk about one of the best natural baits for catching just about anything, and that's one of them. If a guy wanted to keep some of these fish to eat, James, this would be a good one to keep. You know, still fresh right in from the lake, silver like this.
Not quite yet, sweetheart.
All right.
All right is right.
There we go.
I think she had a little spunk in her yet, but
yeah.
I cut her short.
All right, sweetheart. Easy does it. We'll let you go here in 1 second. There she goes. All right. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dave Marquardt, and I'd like to introduce you to the Skeeter Boat Center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. At Skeeter Boat Center, we have one of the largest selections of Skeeter fishing boats in the upper Midwest. And you can take a test drive in almost any Skeeter model we have. Plus, we have Yamaha 5-star service. Our staff offers the personalized service you deserve. Check us out online at skeeterboatcenter.com, where our goal is to help you have fun fishing.
There we go. He just smashed it, man. He smashed it.
I saw.
Trying to put the hammer on him. I don't want him to run into these boats and stuff. It's not the easiest place to go salmon fishing, but you know, sometimes you got to go where the fish are. We were talking to the guys this morning, and they thought all these fish moved out because they were fishing along the end of the lake. And we had some rain, and like I mentioned to you, a lot of times what these fish do is they move in. Nice fish, beauty.
Big.
He just smashed that bait. Come on, fish.
That's a lot of fish, bud.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, too.
Yeah.
You know, just when you think you got them licked, they can make one little quick run and bink, there you go. There goes everything, you know. All right. Like you said, they're giant smallmouth, you know, hitting jerk baits.
I think we're doing the salmon a disservice by comparing it to a smallmouth. Those things are
saltwater.
Stronger. They're
crazy. They're like saltwater fish, you know. Fish on, all right. I'm gonna put this one in the live well.
Yeah, well, I'll stop standing on it.
Good job, buddy.
I'm gonna stay back here.
All right.
Well, at least we're spacing them out enough.
Well, you know, I need to give my forearms a rest. I started getting a cramp in my forearm before.
Take the show on the road. Get up. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna keep us in the middle here.
Yes, please. It's a good Chinook. This bite is just getting going. Talking with Eric, you know, on a good day you might see, you know, a dozen, maybe 20 fish. That's a good day. but this bite keeps getting better and better and better. That's unbelievable. You'd go home with a physical impairment after fighting these fish. I mean, I've got a 6'8" medium action walleye rod, and I'm just putting all the tension on her I dare. Unbelievable. Now the fish just decided that, well, maybe that wasn't the game. The slow dog it out at the boat wasn't gonna work. Oh yeah. You know, living in the Midwest, the walleye is king, and you see a lot of guys spend a lot of time bass fishing. And I tell you what, if you've kind of grown tired of that, it's not as much fun as it used to be. You gotta give this a try.
See the brown right next to him down there?
Oh, sure, he's following it. Oh, unbelievable. Oh. Here she comes. Get that Beckman out there. Put me out of my misery.
I tell you what.
I mean, at some point you're just like, I cannot believe how strong these fish are.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Come on, baby.
Just patience. Patience.
That's a good reminder, because at this point your arm's burning, your shoulder's burning. I want him in the boat.
Yeah, yeah.
She's got to be done. I'm about done. Oh. I'm 220 pounds, fish.
I'm trying.
I'm in charge. He's got some extra leverage. Yes. That's why we carry the long-handled Beckman right there.
Oh boy, nice job, nice job.
Oh. Woo! Finally. That fish gave me everything I wanted. Milwaukee Harbor, Chinook salmon, September with Ericadia. You're the fun maker, man. I'm telling you, this is fun. That was another king caught on a rogue. All of our fish today, we've thrown a bunch of different crankbaits, and what we've narrowed it down to is these suspending jerkbaits that have a real nice side-to-side action. You can see the way Eric and I are both working them. A lot of strong downward motion with the rod tip. The rod we're fishing, it's a 6'8", medium power, extra fast action, and that's been kind of key. I was using a medium action, a moderate action rod earlier, and that slower rod tip just didn't allow me to impart the action this bait needed to dart side to side. Made the quick switch to a fast action rod, actually an extra fast action rod, solved my problem, and I was into fish almost immediately.
There we go, fish.
Oh, you were just working the heck out of it too, weren't you?
Yep.
We in danger of crossing lines. I had a long cast out there.
What are you trying to do, take my lure?
Trying to take your fish, the heck with your lure.
Well, you never know, you know, this is the time when you get them by the boat, and sometimes they just take off like crazy, and just like that. Big head shakes. Gain a couple inches, and then they take 50 yards. Isn't that the truth? There he is.
Ah, sweet.
Here he comes. Oh, there he is.
Oh, that's a nice
just crammed that thing. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, give me a hand with the net, buddy. That's a heavy fish.
That's a nice one.
Oh.
Another female Chinook salmon on the jerkbait. Isn't that beauty?
Oh, yes, it is.
All right, here we go. There you go.
Hello, I'm Dave Marquardt, and I'd like to introduce you to the Skeeter Boat Center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. At Skeeter Boat Center, we have one of the largest selections of Skeeter fishing boats in the upper Midwest. And you can take a test drive in almost any Skeeter model we have. Plus, we have Yamaha 5-star service. Our staff offers the personalized service you deserve. Check us out online at skeeterboatcenter.com, where our goal is to help you have fun fishing.
Yeah.
Big fish. We gotta see if we can get this guy away from the boats, buddy. That's
a better fish then.
Close quarter combat in here for the kings. And you know, the way I'm fishing, it's just like I'm fishing for bass or pike. Just kind of a semi-aggressive jerk pause, and they just come up and drill it, you know?
You're having too much fun.
It is just a blast. Look at that. Is that awesome or what?
That was cool.
Here he comes, coming on this side. Beautiful fish though. There he is. Whoa, whoa.
Boop, 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 boop.
And, all right.
There you go.
A little bit better. Female Chinook salmon, fresh from Lake Michigan. Jerk baits and crankbaits, buddy, you can't beat it.
Log on to idofishing.com. That's idofishing.com, and you'll be on your way to catching more and bigger fish. And you'll find fishing reports from all your favorite bodies of water, with monster fish photos, a friendly, helpful forum, and streaming video of every In-Depth Outdoors episode available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Stay out of there, stay out of there. He's under that boat. Come on, buddy.
Oh, right behind the boat.
I tell you what, man, this is just a blast. This bite isn't like this, you know, all year where you can come and do this. He's gone. No, he's still there.
He's just too
Boy,
fast.
He just made a tear. Look at this. Look at him coming at me. Look at that. Change of direction, like you said. Look at that. Here he is.
Whew. That is a lot of fish, Mr. Hadia.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Whew.
Yeah, you know, I'm throwing this, you know, this 10-pound, 10, 12-pound braid with a 10-pound Stratton fluorocarbon leader.
Well, the fluorocarbon leader, I mean, that's a great point. You brought it up. When I showed up this morning and we started fishing, I had a rod rigged up, solid braid. It was fire line all the way down to a snap. And I started throwing it thinking that, you know, it's a real overcast day in the morning. We didn't have a lot of light penetration yet, and I could get by with that braid only. But it proved not to be the case at all. In these real clear waters, it's very important to have that 4 to 5 foot long fluorocarbon leader because there's so much visibility here. These fish are very line shy. And I probably fished a good hour, hour and a half. And I didn't have any fish until I switched over to that fluorocarbon leader. And what we're doing, we're using different knots, Eric and I, but basically what you want to do is just tie it right to your fire line or Power Pro, whatever line you're using. I was using a surgeon's knot, and I think Eric's kind of concocted one of his own original knots there. We'll call that one the Hadia knot, but it doesn't matter how you get it done. Of course, you want a real strong connection, and that will definitely put more fish like that in the boat.
A lot of fun. There he goes.
What a fish.
Hello, I'm Dave Marquardt, and I'd like to introduce you to the Skeeter Boat Center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. At Skeeter Boat Center, we have one of the largest selections of Skeeter fishing boats in the upper Midwest, and you can take a test drive in almost any Skeeter model we have. Plus, we have Yamaha 5-star service. Our staff offers the personalized service you deserve. Check us out online at SkeeterBoatCenter.com, where our goal is to help you have fun fishing.
Oh, right at the side of the boat. Are you kidding me? Oh, that wasn't even fair, buddy. Oh. I gotta go back around.
I think this is the biggest one for you so far, buddy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that fish. Come up with his mouth wide open.
Yeah.
Oh. You think this is the best one so far, huh?
I think so. I think he's real close.
God, is that a nice fish? I know it was hard for you to find time to fit us in. And I gotta tell people watching this show, this is what Eric does for a living. Eric's a guide here on Lake Michigan. And if you want to do this with Eric, call early. Man, oh no, he's gonna own me. Gonna own me. Well, you've definitely uncovered a very unique bite here, bud.
It's like someone muskie fishing for the first time and seeing them hook up with a fish on a topwater or something. It's just an exhilarating, hard-fighting, fish in a way you can just, you know, how can you beat it, you know? I mean, I'll take the kids and I'll take anybody. You know, this is, a lot of times these fish will move into spots where anybody can catch them. You just, they fight hard, they pull hard, and
well, I wouldn't want to have children out on the big lake today, not with the way the wind's blowing. Oh yeah.
That's gonna be, I think, your best one so far.
Buddy.
Not so hard,
not so hard. That fish still wants a piece of me. Gave me everything I wanted. That is my personal best.
All right, buddy.
Chinook salmon. Of course, I've set my personal best about 5 times today, just so you know.
Cool.
But what an incredible fish. So actually, the fisherman, the angler that would be very accustomed fishing like this would be any bass fisherman.
Yep.
I mean, this is just, you know, par for the course.
You got it. Bring 10-pound test and a jerkbait rod or a crankbait rod, and go down to the harbors all the way up and down the whole coast here from Racine to Sheboygan, and it's pretty much accessible everywhere to catch these salmon like this come the beginning of September all the way up until about the first week of October. So.
Got him. Oh, big fish, big fish. Yeah, buddy. Woo, that was a run. Oh. Oh. About like a 20-pound smallmouth, I'd say. I mean, yeah. There she comes. Oh, is that a nice fish? Come on, sweetheart. She got, of course, yeah. She's got a little bit more yet.
Very deceiving. Sometimes you think they give up, and you know what'll happen is they'll just run 80 yards. Boom, they'll just take off. You know, when you think you've got them licked.
What a fish. This thing is just a phenomenal fish.
All right, good job.
Thank you, buddy. What an incredible fish. Actually, an incredible experience. I mean, I think the way a person can explain what this was like, it's tarpon fishing in Wisconsin. There she goes. Well, buddy, that's it for me. I think that is absolutely, without a doubt, one of the most exhilarating bites I've ever been a part of. And, you know, light tackle, medium weight spinning rods, bass style jerk baits, fishing salmon in shallow water in and around these boat harbors. Without a doubt, one of the most fun days I've ever had on the water. I'm tired, I'm worn out, looking forward to doing it again the next time. And Eric, I gotta thank you, buddy. You know, you said you had a very unique bite here, something that was pretty special, and you were not kidding. From In-Depth Outdoors, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.